Good morning. Good morning. This is Deborah's Blue Tarot, and it is an early recording, like the day before, for Thursday morning, the 8th of May. And I thought I would come on the night before because I have an early morning hair appointment, because you can tell she needs it. The girl needs her hair done. This this video is for entertainment purposes only, YouTube. And just to prove that I've been a forever, this is an old shirt of mine from the years of Charles Woodson, National Championship, Lloyd Carr, Ethics, Honesty, etc. And in 2 more years, this shirt will be 30 years old. The cool part about it is not only does it fit me, but it's kind of big on me. Now, for those of you who have always been nice and trim and took good care of your weight and, all of that, that's amazing, and I applaud you. But for someone who's always had that as an issue, for me, I don't go by the scale. I go by, does it still fit? And so it's an accomplishment. You have to eat to live. You don't have to eat to smoke to live or whatever, Anyway, this is going to be a fairly brief video. I want to talk a little bit about a conversation that occurred with the Congressional, let me get this right, the Congressional Oversight Committee, which, although there are many different people from both sides of the aisle on this committee, one of them is my favorite. Miss Jasmine Crockett, step up to the plate, young lady. She had the distinct honor to cross-examine almost, Justice Samuel Alito, the free plane ride, the free vacation. I'm just going to keep this off my taxes, that kind of thing, because it has nothing to do with my job and blah, blah, blah. You should check it out on TV. You can go on any search engine, preferably, in my view, either Google or go on the Midas Touch and look for Jasmine Crockett questions Samuel Alito. And he thought he was dealing with an amateur. She kept her tone the same. She didn't yell. She didn't have any outbursts, nor did she roll her eyes or get emotional. She was just like flat, like I am right now. Just, I want to read on that. So we're going to start there. And then if we have more time, I'm going to pull out my handy-dandy pendulum and ask some questions. I've also got my Prism Oracle here, so that's here as well. I'm waiting for a delivery of cards. They're not supposed to be from China, but I ordered them not quite a week ago. So we'll see how much longer it takes. I also ordered a cool deck called something about your tea, TEA. I saw it and I went, Linda Grindle. Because she always says, like, he thinks that's all that, and he thinks he's all that and a cup of tea. And it just, I looked at it and I was like, I gotta get that. And the cards are just beautiful. Not expensive. I realize now that I don't have to spend a lot of money to get great cards. Now and again, I have one deck actually that cost me $70. It's my Trip and Wait, Rider Waite inspired, and it's quite a good deck. So today I'm using the tarot with keywords. I bought this long ago after after Sheila came on one day with hers, and they seem to really make a difference just to spark a memory. These keywords are not all the explanations, but it just opened my eyes a little bit. So, like I say, I'm going to use these this morning, actually the night before, but this morning, that would be Thursday, the 8th. I hope I said that right in the first place. Anyway, let's look into Alito and Miss Jasmine. She is in the aura, the category of AOC, but she's a lawyer. And I love AOC. Oh my God. I'd vote for her for anything she ever ran for, if I had that opportunity. And I hope to have that opportunity in the next handful of years. I'm running out of time, folks. Give Mama some good stuff. I would be Mama. Okay. So let's pull a few cards here. I'm going to go with the Celtic Cross. And the question that I essentially would like answered is, was Alito outmatched by Jasmine Crockett? I think so, yes. That's the question. I'm going to do a Celtic Cross. And let me bring this down. Make sure you can see it. Okay. Significator, challenge card. What crowns the reading? What is below the reading? What's in the past? What's in the future? And then leading us to next steps. I know that's not the real term. And then I'm going to pull 3 cards as, little clarifiers, okay? And I'm not looking at them, as you can see. Let's set these over here. Okay. Alito versus Jasmine Crockett. Oh, significator. Bickering. Although I watched the whole thing twice. Jasmine Crockett had full control of herself. Her voice didn't go up. She didn't have much expression. There was no smiles of smugness, if you know what I mean. Um, she was a master class in how it's done. And I assure you, he doesn't want to see her again. So there was some bickering, but it was implied. You have to watch it. You have to watch it. It was brief. It was maybe 15 minutes, if that. Crossed by the hangman. Transition, surrender, retreat, which retreat he did. He walked out for a 10-minute recess and never came back. Contemplation, new perspective, suspension of activity. What was in the past? Oh, in the past, we had knights in shining armor, entertaining, creative, artistic, intuitive young man. Someone who's prancing in, going, I am that and a cup of tea. I am all that and a cup of tea. That was in the past, however. What lies beneath is our beautiful Queen of Wands, vibrant, magnetic, determined woman. Generous, philosophical, popular, ambitious, political, good advice, valuable assistance. The Queen of Wands. And you see the little cat? That's a good luck charm. Black cats are actually a good luck charm, not the other way around. If I only had 2 cats right now, I would get myself a black cat. What crowns the reading is the 7 of Pentacles. And this is a constant effort that leads to success, her success, results from past efforts, sudden gain, a milestone. Yep. 7 of Pentacles. And I'm going to say that these pentacles have the look and feel to me of legal documents, whether they be court records from prior events or up and coming events, things that we've never even seen before. In the future, we've got the 6 of Pentacles right there. And the 6 of Pentacles is philanthropy, generosity, being paid for your worth, balance between giving and receiving, kindness and sharing the wealth. So it's giving and receiving and sharing the wealth. That is the future. And let us ride up the wagon here. We have the sun, full illumination, happiness, prosperity, hope, love, joy, satisfaction, clarity, understanding, achievement, fulfillment, and good news. Thank you, Jasmine Crockett. She's one of my heroes. I adore her. Oh, here comes justice. Dum, da dum, dum. Dum, da dum, dum, dum. Yep. Trouble's coming. Justice is coming. And as you can look at the card, I know you've seen it many times. This is a card of fairness, truth, cause and effect, law and order, legalities, impartial, balance, accountability, honor, equity, and justice served. Clearly, Justice Alito doesn't believe in justice being blind. He takes all kinds of trips, doesn't declare them because they are income if he paid for them, which he didn't. Yeah, he's got something coming. Just hold on, Alito, until 45 is replaced, because he will be. This is the Two of Swords, and this is someone who needs to make a decision, a blind decision. As you can see, she's got her blindfold on, which she is capable of laying down a sword for a moment and pulling that blind off. However, she's not doing it. Balanced forces, truce or stalemate, difficult choice, indecision, compromise, keeping the peace. If keeping the peace means lying, no. Let's get it on. So she's got something to say and has to make a decision. The last card, the final card, is the Moon. Anxiety, betrayal, deception, illusion, fear, hidden motives, sensibility, imagination, dreams, subconscious intuition. This is a card of hiding things. You know, the moon usually comes out at night, and it is there to hide secrets. You know how they say things look different in the moonlight, right? So you've got the dogs howling at them. You've got the crab trying to come up from the water. And you've got the moon illuminating the shedding of these I don't know what these are, but it's shedding of little pieces of things. I never really looked at it quite the same way as I am right now. So the moon has hidden some things, but it's revealing little bits of information. You see those things falling? Almost like leaves, but they're not green. So let's look at those additional 2 cards and see. Whoops, my bad. 3 cards. I knew there were 3. And see what's going on here. We've got the 9 of Wands, which refers to defending your territory, a safe position, courage under fire, protecting what's yours, resilience and strength and reserve. Yes, Jasmine Crockett, you did a magnificent job. Justice Alito, you barely were hanging on. You should be ashamed of yourself, and you should have retired 10 years ago. But nope, you wanted the money. This is the 8 of Pentacles, okay? And the 8 of Pentacles, I'll put this here by Justice. The 8 of Pentacles is a talent turns into a profession, doing the groundwork, practice makes perfect, attention to detail, quality, and craftsmanship, working hard and diligently, paying no attention to anything except what lies before him, which is hard work. And finally, this one is particularly for Judge Alito. This is the Seven of Cups, the Illusion and Delusion card. Typically in a cup, you would find a liquid of some sort, whether it's wine, soda, water, tea, something, right? Oh no, he's got a head, stinky fish, all kinds of deviance in these cups. There you go. Close look for yourself. But this is what we call the Illusion Delusion card. 45 is not right. He is not right. He's a mess. I'm just going to stick these in because I'm not going to reshuffle them right now. So I want to put them into spots that are not close to the cards that I pulled already. Make sense? I think so. I hope everybody has a good morning today. Or tomorrow, but today. And that the weather is nice for you. OCD with my cards. Okay. Let's pull some oracle cards on that and see what we come up with. I just want to remind everybody who's watching, particularly, well, everybody. You don't have to be a subscriber to post a question. However, I am going to set my live, when I do it, with a delay so that you have to be a subscriber for at least 5 minutes before you can enter that room. Seems kind of fair. Sorry I look so morning-ish, but it's just us. I knew you wouldn't mind. This is the normal shuffling. This is about the biggest size deck that I could do it with. Let's give it a little whirl. And let's see what kind of energies we're dealing with in relationship to the cards on Alito and Jasmine Crockett. She's a rising star, my friends. Keep your eyes on her. She doesn't play. She doesn't lie. She is prepared, and she's brilliant. Her father was a district judge, which I found that out today. She mentioned it in the hearing, and I did some research on it. He served for 20 years, and that's very impressive. Nonetheless, she's got more than 20 years ahead of her. She's going to be busy and powerful. Let's pull a card. Surrender. Upside down. But I'm reading these up, upright. Surrender. Surrender to happiness. Surrender to the good. Surrender to your joy. Let's make this positive. Surrender to peace. Surrender to the truth. Surrender to the law. Laws were meant to be enforced. This one is pain. So, Justice Alito didn't surrender, he escaped. He left during a 10-minute recess and never returned. Because he thinks this is all beneath him. What he doesn't understand is that Congress is the bank of funding. They deal with money. And that includes the money that the Scotus gets. This is pain, and he's feeling it now. He won't admit it, but he's feeling it. She got you bad, Samuel Alito. She nailed you to the wall in the most measured and relaxed way. Let's pull a card here. Magic. Yep. Magic comes in the most opportune times. This is a manifestation card, and I know that a lot of us tomorrow, are going to be looking at her as if she is the magic. And I'm not implying Irvin Johnson, okay? Who, by the way, is a Spartan. Michigan State. Last card. Love. Send some love out to someone or more than someone. Just because. No reason. You don't need a reason to express those kinds of emotions. They're all really beautiful. This is how I feel about Jasmine Crockett. The magic is hers. Alito, you are in deep bandini, my friend. And I don't know if you even know that yet, but you are. Let's do a little spin around here with the pendulum. I'm not sure that I'll be on again today, meaning the 8th. I will be helping my niece out for a couple days with the kids. Her husband is on a business trip. And, excuse me. I need to press the buzzer. Stay with me, folks. Amazon. I'll go get it after. Anyway, sorry about that. I apologize. We'll be done here in a minute. Spirit, are you with me? Let's bring this down a little bit. Spirit, did Jasmine Crockett kick some butt today? Yes. Was she disrespectful? Clear, please. Was Jasmine Crockett disrespectful in any way whatsoever? No. Clear, please. Clear, please. Oh, there's Spirit showing off again. Did Jasmine Crockett show her preparation? That'd be a yes or no answer. Yes. One more. Will Samuel Alito agree to return for further questioning? Will Alito return for further questioning? After all, he is so he's so above these Congress people who actually get elected, not selected, and don't have a lifetime appointment, which, barring any kind of legislative appropriateness, they will never lose their job until they decide they're done. I hope this has been interesting. I hope this has been illuminating. I can tell you honestly, she is, they talk about rising stars, and there's a bunch of them. There's, Moskowitz, and there's Dan Goldman, and there's, there's many. Jayapal, and even some of the newer folks on the blue team. And they are not playing. If anyone thinks that they're out there trying to make nice, nope. They certainly are not. They are trying to make truth. And the red team knows it, and they're scared. I feel it. I can't explain it, but I feel fear. And once you have someone in fear, they lose their rational ability to not give up their power. Anyway, have a wonderful day. We're 33 minutes and 56 seconds in. That's too long, but I'm sorry. So, having said that, I wish you joy, and I wish you fun today, and good weather, and safety, and I wish you peace.